me, Josh.
And I'm Ryan.
And we are the Mighty Fish production people.
Welcome to the podcast for the week of Thanksgiving.
We're making another podcast episode.
2016.
Woo!
Coming at you live from the Mighty Fish Production Studios.
From the fishing shack.
You know what? That's actually really cool.
Do you want to do that?
This is the fishing shack.
This is the fishing shack?
You know, these YouTube channels always do like a studio tour.
Yeah.
They usually have a studio.
Yeah.
Or like a large portion of their house.
Yeah, a nice like they've taken their sitting room.
Yeah.
And turned it
Or
in.
they make money, so they have houses that have larger bedrooms.
Oh yeah.
Like a basement. Some of them have basements.
Some of them, I think Mark Maron uses his garage.
Yeah. Definitely the Angry Video Game Nerd. That's a basement.
Oh, that's a super
But I think
basement.
that's a basement in a studio. I don't know.
Duckman has an office that he uses.
Yeah. He does it from his house as well. But I was going somewhere with this. Oh yeah, we don't have basements.
No.
I don't know if you know that. Because we live in earthquake country.
Yeah. And you don't want to get buried in a basement.
No.
You die that way.
It's true. That's how Elvis died.
No, he didn't. He died like...
I read that on Facebook.
He read that on Facebook?
I read it on Facebook. It has to be true.
It has to be true. That's more of that quality news that they're so getting so much renown for.
It's true. They're where Americans get their news.
Dude, they have their finger on the pulse of the populi. They are Vox Populi.
So the studio, we're here in the fish shack, the fishing shack,
the fishing shed,
the fishing shed,
tackle house.
See, we're here in the tackle house.
We're in the tackle box.
This is the tackle box.
We have nothing to do with fishing.
I know. We're probably, if you've been listening for a while, you'll know that we used to say the podcast.
Yeah.
Because it was a work in progress, the name.
Yeah, because we said, I think in the first episode, we talked about, like, that's temporary. That's just a placeholder. And, fucking, what is this, 13 episodes?
13 episodes, about 6 months later. And,
still haven't thought of a title.
We need to get a title because some people have said, oh, is it about fish?
Is it about fishing? You guys fishing? No. What are you talking about? Movies. Oh, so you're like every other podcast.
Yeah, watch the channel trailer. God.
Watch the channel trailer. We pretended to have more content.
We talk about how we have the most original ideas.
Yeah, we're brilliant.
I'll give you guys a tour of the studio through my voice.
Oh yeah.
Because there's not a lot to see. So we have the editing rig.
In case you haven't figured out, we have nothing planned for today.
We have the editing rig. It's an i4790K and a GTX 970.
It's the big beast.
I'd go through the other specs, but nobody cares. I have a dual monitor setup. Then there's another PC that's a piece of crap.
It's pretty shitty.
It's like an old HP. It's got like a Athlon 2 in it or something. Which I think it's a 6-core processor.
That's what you were saying.
But
we got a poster of our Lord.
Yeah, above the work desk station. Oh, and I have my server as well.
Yeah.
And then above us,
His Nobleness, His Royal Highness,
the original most interesting man in the world.
The real most interesting man.
They've replaced him. Apparently he didn't.
Sucks.
Apparently he didn't want to do it anymore.
Good for him.
They didn't get rid of him.
He was too interesting to be held down by their contract.
and then you may have seen this in the channel trailer.
Oh yeah.
On the other wall, we have a Back to the Future poster. We have some Avengers thing. I don't know where it came from.
I think it's for the cartoon.
Yeah. Avengers Assemble. I think you're right.
Yeah.
And then we have a Big Lebowski poster.
Yeah, that one's one of my favorites.
And then there's a Millennium Falcon shadow box.
I love that thing.
And then underneath that is the casting couch.
Yeah.
It's actually the casting love seat.
The casting love seat. It's the love seat.
And then there's a window. 2 Modelo things. They're like things.
Newcastle chalkboard.
A Nuki Brown chalkboard.
Oh, and your brother's Power Ranger action figure collection, which
Power
is
Rangers.
very impressive.
I've got some Legos sitting around.
Yeah.
I've got a double-decker couch, some minifigs on it.
You can't sit on it.
No, you can't. I've got some Star Wars Hasbro Black Series figures that I got. I hate the stands, and I wanted to spray paint them, but I never did.
I wish Gypsy hadn't broke.
Gypsy is still in the box.
You've had to put Gypsy back.
Gypsy's fine. Gypsy's
he
fine.
Had like a what, 2 foot, 2.5 foot,
18-inch, I think.
18-inch,
yeah.
18-inch tall Gypsy Danger, and ironically, it broke in the way the actual mech would break in real life. It collapsed under its own weight, and the foot broke off.
Yeah, but I put it back together, and it's just sitting in the box, because when I go to Frankenstein's, I'm going to fucking trade it.
You keep saying that. You're never going to do that. You've been saying that for like a year.
I'm going to trade it.
You've been saying it for a year.
I haven't gone back to Frankenstein's.
Yeah, but you've had plenty of opportunities, too. One time you said, let's go to Frankenstein's, and then we didn't go to Frankenstein's. We instead went to 4-Color Fantasy.
I said, when I go back to Frankenstein's, I'm going to trade it. I never said, I haven't been back to Frankenstein's. Then I have Taco Donna and Ray's speeder bike on the coffee table, and that's it.
Taco Donna.
Yeah, that's the name of the planet they were on.
Taco Donna.
I swear to God, it's
Taco Donna. Was the name of the planet
Taco Donna? That's not okay. I was hoping maybe somebody named that, but they don't.
Damn it. It's all what Taco Donna.
Taco Donna. Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Taco Donna.
Taco Donna. Yeah, dude. That's like the Beastie Boys helmet. It's just Donna had a taco. Some PA. It just kept saying, Donna, give me a taco. Donna, give me a taco.
Taco Donna.
Taco Donna.
And that's it. That's all we got.
That's the episode, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you next time.
On the next thrilling episode of the Mighty Fish Podcast.
All right,
no, your girlfriend had a list for us to go over. I thought it was an interesting idea.
No. That's not what happened. My assistant, Vivian... I have my secretary, Vivian. She's been with me a while.
Barb?
No, Viv.
Viv?
Yeah, it's Vivian.
I thought it was Barb.
Jesus.
What am I, like 9 secretaries behind?
No, it's always been Viv.
I hate you.
You clearly don't pay attention. I've had her contact you so many times. It's very rude. So...
What?
my secretary, Viv, put together a list for me. I don't know where she got it. She made this herself. We're going to go over it.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Sure.
This is the top 10 Thanksgiving movies.
We're doing a holiday special, guys.
Yeah. Thanksgiving is an overlooked holiday in the cinematic world.
It's an overlooked holiday in most aspects.
It's kind of a lot of people's favorite holiday, but it's not represented in movie films.
It's not really represented in retail outlets either.
What? The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Black Friday.
Yeah, that's
which starts on Thanksgiving.
Which starts on Thanksgiving, which is for Christmas. You're wrong.
So I had Viv.
No one agrees with that.
Viv put together this list, so we're gonna go over this.
Did you have her do this, or did she?
No, she did this herself.
Yeah.
I probably had her working on something more important, and she did this instead.
Spreadsheets.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I have her going over the quarterly reports.
The quarterly report.
And instead, she did this.
Because we run a Fortune 500.
Well, fuck, dude. My secretary Viv's not going to do that. It's a Fortune 500. We're like a Fortune.
We're more like a Fortune 20.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, we'd be
better. We'd be better. Yeah, we're like a
because we're like 501. We're about to break into the Fortune.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Okay. So I'm going to go over these, and you tell me what you know about them. Alice's Restaurant.
I've never fucking heard of that movie.
All right, let's look it up, because I don't know what it is either. Ugh. Well, apparently it's a song.
That's a song. That's not a movie. Is it Alice's...
Oh, here we go. It's on IMDb. 1969.
Oh, Lord.
Cinematic adaptation of a song.
All right.
Okay. We're not going to talk about that one. Okay. This is Dutch.
Dutch is a great movie.
Number 9, Dutch. Tell me about Dutch, Joe.
Dutch stars Ed O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill.
And I think his name is Ethan Embry.
Yep.
He was a popular teen kid star for a little while.
Okay.
He was in a couple movies. Was it Ethan Embry?
It was Ethan Embry.
Yeah. He kind of faded into obscurity. But yeah, Ed O'Neill plays a stepdad or the new boyfriend of the divorcee mom. And he is tasked with going to pick up Ethan Embry, the girlfriend or mom's son, from his preppy school.
Yes.
And Ed O'Neill is your typical working class schlub, and the two of them butt heads on this road trip to get back. And all he wants to do is go live with his rich dad, the kid. All he wants to do is go live with his rich dad, and his rich dad's like a complete cunt.
His rich dad doesn't want him.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that it probably ends with the realization that his dad never cared about him.
Yeah. It's one of those movies, but it's Ed O'Neill, dude. So it's really... I can't... It's another one. It's like a lot of the movies that are actually on that list I saw as a kid, and I don't remember all the details to it, but I remember like he teaches him how to drink and smoke. He just teaches him all like the worst habits, and he learns how to be a man, and he ends up loving Ed O'Neill by the end of the movie, if I remember right.
I like it. Well, she has it on this list as number 9.
Dude, it's a really great... Did she make up this list, or is this like an official list?
I don't know if she... That's why I said, I don't know. I don't know where Viv got this information, but it's numbered.
Yeah, dude, I mean, because there's a lot of good movies on there.
And she also says it's raining from 1973 to 2008, but when I looked up Alice's Restaurant, that was 1969.
Yeah.
So I would take some of this with a grain of salt.
She tried,
Luckily, she doesn't. I don't think Viv listens to the podcast.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm like, you need to listen at minute
number 8,
5:35,
13:20. Number 8, and a lot of that was us stretching.
We gotta stretch before the cast.
It's true. Number 8, Pieces of April.
Right. I know the name, but I don't know the movie. Yeah, I recommend Dutch. Dutch is great.
This is from 2003 with Katie Holmes.
Oh, yes, I did see that movie. It's indie. It's super indie. It's very... She's seeing a black guy, and their parents are coming over to her house for, like, it's her first Thanksgiving. It's not bad from what I remember of it. It was one of those ones I just watched it on a lark, and I honestly didn't pay much attention to it, but it wasn't bad. It was okay.
All right, number 7.
Like the whole complex, if I remember right, helps her build this Thanksgiving, and she ends up like that's her family or something like that. It's one of those.
A wayward daughter invites her dying mother and the rest of her estranged family to her apartment for Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah,
it's the short
IMDb write up.
Yeah. Okay, number 7, The New World.
Never saw The New World. That's that Colin Farrell one, right?
I believe... Yes, it's the Colin Farrell.
Yeah, I was going to say, because there's one with Colin Farrell, and then there's one with, like, Gerard Depardieu.
Depardieu?
And I think that one's 1492, though.
Yeah. So,
I don't know.
I guess this is the story of the first Thanksgiving.
I thought that was... But, like, I thought it was the story of how they found America.
Maybe it ends with the first Thanksgiving.
But they didn't have the first Thanksgiving when they found America.
No, it's after they were there for a bit.
Oh, is it?
Well, yeah. That's how... Do you know the story of Thanksgiving?
I know the story of Thanksgiving. I don't know the story of the New World.
Oh. Well, it's probably the story of Thanksgiving. Maybe it's... Here, I'll read it. The story of the English exploration of Virginia and the changing world and loves of Pocahontas.
Yeah, but that was like way... Wasn't that after?
Yeah, but I don't think... Like I said, it's just the New World. Maybe it takes place in the New World. It doesn't have to be... It doesn't say finding the New World.
Yeah, but what does Pocahontas have to do with Thanksgiving? She was there.
She made the stuffing. Well, number 6.
This is going well. I hope she doesn't listen to this.
She's too busy doing the quarterly reports. Numbers.
This is our worst episode yet, man.
I think this is our best episode yet. Number 6, Pocahontas. Thoughts?
She paints with all the colors of the wind and sings with the voices of the mountains.
So, I think this has been...
And Grandmother Willow helps her find love with that strapping young white man.
So, I think this has been Disney's problem for a long time, and I don't know how it goes with Moana. But they make an animated movie about a culture that they hadn't before, and it's like groundbreaking, but then it's like stereotypically racist. And they just get away with it. Like, she's talking to animals, and it's just, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but like, I mean, like, it's like, that's the Disney formula. They've always got little animal sidekicks, whether they're white or brown. Like, not the animal.
But she painted with the color of the wind.
Yeah, bro, that's what Indians do, and they make casinos.
See? Racist. Moving on. Home for the Holidays.
That's a great movie.
Is that the one with Topher Grace?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
No, because that one's the one with Holly Hunter.
Oh, this is with Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
That's what I meant.
Holly Hunter and...
I always get Topher Grace and Robert Downey Jr. mixed up.
This is going so well. No, Home for the Holidays is a movie that, like, people have been trying to replicate, in my mind. It's the first one I ever saw of its kind. For years, dude. She goes home to her wacky fucking family, and they've got all these problems, and drama ensues, and it's funny, and it's dramatic at the same time. And, like The Family Stone is a great example of a movie that tries to capture the same formula and just doesn't really do it. There's another one with John Leguizamo in it, and I think... Oh, fuck, the guy that played Dr. Octopus. I can't think of his name right now.
Doctopus.
Yes, sure. He's in it, and...
That's what they call him now.
And it's I
don't know how behind you are on Spider-Man 20XX or whatever.
What the fuck are you talking
about? They don't call him Doc Ock or Dr. Octopus. It's Doctopus now.
Why didn't they just do that in the first place?
I don't know.
I mean, like, you're not wrong. Like, you're 100% right. Like, just Doctopus. I imagine that's one of Spidey's nicknames for him. But, like, why don't they just call him Doctopus?
I'm sure there's somebody listening. Nobody's listening. I'm sure there's somebody. Stop speaking away from the microphone.
I'm speaking directly at it.
I'm just letting you know. Don't do that.
Oh, God. You're a tyrant.
So, I'm sure there's somebody listening, like, clearly in fucking issue whatever of this one, he has a quip where he
calls him Doctopus, the Doctopus.
Okay.
Also makes him sound like a fucking terrible fucking porn actor.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Doctopus.
I'm the Doctopus.
But I mean, like, you put puss in anything.
Yeah.
Puss in Boots.
Yeah, Puss in Boots. Grabbing the puss.
Grabbing a puss.
Grabbing a puss.
Sniffle, grab a puss.
Yeah. Snagglepuss. No, Home for the Holidays, great movie. Holly comes home to her wacky fucking family, and they're all fucking batshit nuts. The dad is played, I don't know his name, but he's played by the guy that played Pappy O'Donnell. Yeah.
Charles Durning.
Charles Durning. He's a great actor. I fucking love that guy. He's great in the movie. Robert Downey Jr. plays their gay son, who's a pain in the ass. He's great in the movie. Everybody's great in that movie. It's a fantastic holiday film. I love that movie. But it's like, the thing that sucks about it is it is at this point the same movie you've seen so many times.
A lot of times. So either it's not one to go back and to watch it for the first time.
Yeah, you can watch it for the first time and, enjoy it if you want to. Put aside all the stuff that you've seen before. Yeah. Because it is one of... to my knowledge, it is like the first time they've tried a movie like that, which is probably complete horseshit. But,
I'm sure.
I love that movie. I think it's a great movie. It's one of the ones that I watch a lot during the holiday season.
I have seen it, and I just can't remember anything about it. So moving on. Number 4, Son-in-Law.
Everybody knows Son-in-Law.
Everybody.
That's the Pauly Shore classic. We were talking about Pauly Shore. Weren't we talking about Pauly Shore?
Yeah, we were talking about Son-in-Law. Yeah, we were talking about Son-in-Law, and
that's right. We were talking about Pauly Shore movies.
And I said, "Isn't that a Pauly Shore movie?" Because you had mentioned Son-in-Law and said it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about because we're gonna do a lot more of a real Christmas special.
Yeah.
This was put together in a day.
Yeah.
By Viv, and we appreciate it because we really had nothing to talk about.
I did watch some movies.
I did an audio tour of of the studio.
I saw a couple movies. I'll talk about them.
Josh, we're not done with the list. So we were talking about Son-in-Law.
I wasn't saying we'd stop the list
because and we were putting together our Christmas special.
We were,
and I think we believed it was a Christmas, but it may not be.
Yeah.
I'm going to give her the benefit of the day. Oh, yeah, no, Home for Thanksgiving Break. Yeah. So it's a Thanksgiving movie. And I said, isn't it the one with Pauly Shore?
To my knowledge, it's his first movie.
And it is.
On his own, as the title character. I know he was in Encino Man before that.
Encino Man. And I said, and he said, yeah, it's probably his first movie and probably one of his only good ones.
Son-in-Law's real good.
And I said, nah.
I think it is.
Biodome.
Yeah, you've been fighting for Biodome for a long time, man. I prefer Son-in-Law and In the Army Now.
I like Son-in-Law.
In spite of Andy Dick. In the Army Now is pretty good.
Doesn't that suck when, like, Andy Dick is in a movie you like?
And just dicking it up.
Just dicking. It was like what happened with Judge Dredd, and we're like, oh no, fucking.
They start with Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider opens with Rob Schneider.
Yeah. Like immediately, they're like, "This is the Judge Dredd movie about Rob Schneider."
Son-in-Law, and I should say this, came out before Home for the Holidays. Like you said, I think it's that classic formula that we've seen 1,000 times.
Yeah,
whereas Biodome. Now that was taking some risks.
The same plot line as Son-in-Law, almost exactly. The two wackadoo guys end up with the stuffy white shirts and they live life a certain way, but they're going to teach them not only how to be friends and have fun, Ryan, but how to love.
I prefer Biodome.
Biodome, in support of Biodome, it did have Kylie Minogue in it, and she's fucking smoking hot.
Was she one of the scientists?
Yeah, she was the red-haired scientist. I think she ends up getting with Stephen Baldwin at the end of the movie.
Maybe. I think you might be right. Yeah. Dr. Petra von Kant.
Yeah.
But, dude, not only that, Pauly Shore's character name was Bud McIntosh. That's good writing.
How is that good writing?
Number 3. National Lampoon's Holiday Reunion.
I've never even heard of that movie.
Moving on. I will say that The Blind Side was there, and then that's scratched out.
Yeah. I thought that was just like how white
the
people
blind. Well, I know the blind. Yeah, exactly. White people overcome racism yet again.
Yeah. You're welcome, everybody.
You're welcome. I think it takes place over an entire football season, which, as we know, Thanksgiving is like right in the middle.
Yeah.
So, I think that's why she crossed it out. So, number 2, a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, Josh. And let me tell you, is there a single holiday that there isn't a Charlie Brown for?
There isn't one for Valentine's Day.
Well, that's not a real holiday.
Yeah, but like, okay, but you're talking about the biggins.
Yeah, like
I don't think there's one for. I don't think there's one for 4th of July. And I don't think there's one for Easter.
I think there's one for Easter.
I disagree with you.
So I was thinking about the Thanksgiving one, right? And I don't know if I'm thinking of the Thanksgiving one or if I'm thinking of, obviously, the Great Pumpkin.
The Great Pumpkin episode.
The classic.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Thanksgiving one?
I'm going to be honest, man. No.
Moving on. That's number 2.
The Christmas one's a classic. I love that one.
Oh, yeah. Everybody loves Christmas. Everybody loves the Great Pumpkin.
Dude, those are the only... Dude, when Christmas comes around, like, that soundtrack for the Charlie Brown Christmas movie is probably one of the only fucking Christmas Carol albums that I don't immediately want to throw against the wall.
It's true. Not that long ago we were listening to it, I remember.
Yeah, well, because Brandon was playing it in the house one day I came over.
Yeah.
It's fucking really good.
Yeah. That must have been around the holidays of yesteryear.
No, but if it's Charlie Brown, like,
I'm sure it's good.
It's great for the family.
I remember
it's great for the family, for the kids.
I'm sure they have the fucking feather hats on. And
yeah, they do the dancing scene at some point.
And like
Snoopy's in his shenanigans. Dude, no, I do remember it because they just randomly tasked Charlie with cooking Thanksgiving dinner, and he doesn't know what the fuck to do. So he makes like popcorn and juice, and they all and like toast. And they all fucking just rip him apart for being an asshole and not making them this fucking Thanksgiving dinner. And he's like, you guys are dicks.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck,
Charlie
man?
Brown gets the fucking worst rap.
The worst friends, dude.
Yeah.
He has the worst. Like, Charlie fucks up. Everybody knows Charlie fucks up.
Yeah.
But,
he's
like, aside from Linus and Snoopy, everybody else is a cock, dude. Fucking hate every member of the goddamn Peanuts gang except for Linus and Charlie Brown and Snoopy.
That's hilarious. Well, I'm glad that you remembered that bit.
No, because I was just like, no, because I remember the dinner part.
Yeah.
Because, like, Peppermint Patty calls him up on the phone and it's just like, I'm not doing nothing for Thanksgiving, Chuck. You should make me some food or something like that. And he's like, well, I don't know how to cook. And she's like, it's easy. And then hangs up on it or something like that. And then all of a sudden, everybody's just like, Chuck's making Thanksgiving food. Let's go to his house. And he stresses out for like the whole fucking movie because he doesn't know what he's going to do. So he makes popcorn and like fucking toast with cheese on it, I think. And like, then they're just like, it's a cool movie. Like, show the kids.
I think I need to watch a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
This is a loose interpretation of it because like I said earlier, I don't really remember it fully. But I just remember, like, once again, my man Chuck is getting a bad rap because he can't fucking cater to everybody's needs.
Again, number 1 on the list, Josh.
Yes.
Number 1. And another one that is penned as like a great holiday movie, but it's about Thanksgiving, and I think that we thought again that it was about Christmas.
We talked about this one the other day because I was like, I really thought that was a Christmas movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're giving these their due.
This isn't just a great holiday film.
No.
This is one of the greatest comedies of all time. In my mind. To me.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Fantastic fucking John Hughes, right?
Yes, John Hughes.
Yeah. Dude, that guy ruled the 80s.
He did.
He was king, man.
I have some interesting trivia about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles that I'm sure anybody who would listen to this podcast probably already knows. Well, John Hughes was very adamant about having the rental car scene.
Yeah, the classic.
The classic.
Give me my fucking car.
Yeah, my fucking car right fucking now.
I guess you're fucked.
Probably
the funniest scene in the movie.
Made it a rated R film.
Yeah.
And the whole rest of it is easy at the time.
Oh,
PG.
yeah, easily PG-13.
Yeah.
Oh, at the time
it would
PG.
probably be PG.
Yeah.
PG-13.
Well, it's
PG-13 had probably hit the scene around this time, but yeah, rated R because they had to have that scene, and I like that. That's
so funny.
That's back when they made real movies, Josh. I think we had a whole segment when we were talking about Stranger Things.
We were talking about the nostalgia jackasses. They haven't made a good movie since 1984.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But but it's true. No studio exec ever would allow that these days.
No, I don't.
We're gonna.
They're all toned down.
Yeah, like no matter what. Rated R movies make less money.
Yeah. The days of the early 90s and the 80s are gone, where rated R was where the shit was where everything went.
Exactly. So it's like, I'm not going to make less money for one scene.
Yeah.
But dude, back then, John Hughes was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
He swung his dick around. Had it done.
It went in. Give him the helicopter dick.
But I just wanted to throw that out there. Go ahead and continue talking about the movie.
Oh, dude, just fucking... It's one of John Candy's greatest. One of Steve Martin's greatest.
Yes.
For sure. Without doubt, top 3, at least. But, I saw that movie, and it's one of those ones that you see in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And it's everybody saw that movie in high school. It's like Monty Python's Holy Grail,
Yeah.
The Three Amigos, Tommy Boy, Ace Ventura. You know, but like from the 80s, like you saw like 16 Candles, you saw Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the Vacation movies, Stripes, Caddyshack. Like, it's one of those movies that you heard about when you were a kid and you went to the video store and you watched. Or you caught it randomly on TV. You know, it was one of those musts. It's like a rite of passage movie.
Oh yeah. No, for real, yeah. Planes, Trains, Automobiles, Caddyshack.
We were talking about this one night with your brother about, like, movies that, like, it's weird that you just... Like, they were passed down to you from the upperclassmen when you were in high school. Like the cool senior that you hung out with was just like, oh, bro, you gotta check this out. It's called The Jerk.
It's The Jerk, bro. You need to check it out.
Yeah.
I have a question about Three Amigos, though, Josh.
Well, what's up?
Does it make you mad that the success of movies like Three Amigos led to the troll, the terrible, terrible person that is Max Landis? Because without John Landis' very prominent career, nobody would fucking care about Max Landis. What has he done? Besides Chronicle.
Besides Chronicle, his only great movie. Dude, I did not know he was fucking a part of Coming to America.
Director. He directed it.
Fantastic. Great movie. Great movie.
Yeah, he had a great career.
Yeah,
he had some stinkers.
Like, I don't blame him for his son's shitty ways. Fucking, you can't blame Han Solo entirely for Kylo Ren. You can't blame Darth Vader for Luke being kind of a bitch. Fucking, it happens, man.
Oh,
you can't blame George Bush for W entirely.
It's true. You can't.
Yeah, no. At some point, the kid just went wrong. It's, to quote Hank Hill, the boy ain't right.
The boy ain't right.
The boy ain't right. Max just sucks.
He does.
John's great.
John had a pretty good career, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets kind of iffy. Like most of those.
Like most older directors, yeah. Like Ivan Reitman's got kind of. Harold Ramis got kind. Harold Ramis made 100 BC. That was a terrible fucking movie.
Oh yeah. But,
look at Dan Aykroyd. He's just a crazy conspiracy nut now.
God.
Yeah. And Bill Murray's just a sack of liquor at this point. He's still funny, but, like, let's be real, man.
Yeah, you see him at the Cubs game, and you're just like, oh, God.
Yeah. He's had one too many Buds. One too many Bud Lights.
You can't even sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And that concludes...
That's about the list, yeah.
The top 10 Thanksgiving movies from 1973 to 2008, which we had already figured out was not true.
It was not entirely true, yeah. I hope you enjoyed that.
I hope you enjoyed our first ever Thanksgiving special. I will say, more full-featured than Halloween.
But, yeah, well...
If you want, we can share Thanksgiving anecdotes.
Thanksgiving anecdotes. I don't have any. There was one time where we had turkey, and it was really good.
Josh, let me tell you. Let me tell you a story.
Uh-oh.
And it's not even about Thanksgiving. It's about Christmas, and I stole it from the show Peep Show.
So it didn't even happen to me. You're such an idiot.
But my parents came, and boy, were they the worst. And my roommate Jez, he was in charge of the turkey.
Yeah.
And then he said I thought I was in charge of the turkey, so I yelled at him. And then he said it was just a joke.
It was a joke. It was a holiday joke. It was a Christmas joke.
Christmas joke. But then he undercooked the turkey severely, and my parents disapproved of my wacky girlfriend.
Yeah, and your eyeshadow.
Yeah, so then I took the turkey and I put it in my dad's old shredder.
That part was pretty funny.
And then he stormed off to make cauliflower. And then the episode was over.
Not the episode, Ryan.
And then Thanksgiving was over.
Thanksgiving, which was also Christmas. Oh, that went well.
So,
did you watch anything?
I watched the Warcraft movie.
Yeah, we already talked about the Warcraft movie.
I know. That's not what you asked me.
No.
That's not what you said.
I'm saying it now.
Oh. I watched the Warcraft movie.
How was it?
It's pretty good.
It's still good.
It's pretty bad.
It's still good, but it's also really bad.
Yeah, it's like really bad, and I really like it.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a great movie.
I have a good time.
It's so great. It's so terrible.
It's so bad. It's just so good. Some people might be wondering, all you avid listeners out there, might be wondering, what's the deal? They said, we'll see you next week with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yeah.
Well, good.
We went where you could find them, and we couldn't find them.
We couldn't find them. That's all I can say about that.
We didn't listen.
We didn't listen, and we paid the price. On the reel, that will be coming next week.
Yeah.
There's not a very good reason.
I think it's a great reason.
I mean, we think it's a good reason. But you probably wouldn't agree that it's a good reason.
Kids.
But,
kids and fans. You don't want to deal with that.
Josh goes to a lot more opening nights than I do. A lot more opening weekends than I do.
You go to the Marvels, and that's it.
Star Wars was perfectly acceptable.
Doctor Strange is probably the biggest opening I've been to recently. Most of them are pretty
low-key.
No, Civil War was pretty packed.
Well, when me and Josh first started working on all of this, and it was actually a long time ago.
Very long ago.
The first thing we ever went and did is we went and saw Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 at midnight.
And we got the idea from a guy interviewing us in line.
It's true.
We kind of stole his thing.
Well, let me tell you, that was one of the worst fucking things I've ever been to in my entire life.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was really bad. You know, my friend called me up to go see a movie that I didn't even really want to see, and then said, "Hold my spot in line, I'll be right back." 4 hours later, I get to go get something to eat.
To be fair, I was in the Buffalo Wild Wings having beers.
That's not a defense, man. You left me alone with the army of berobed fake wizards casting Patronus on each other and making out.
They were Wingardium Leviosa their genitals.
I'll be honest.
That's a little bit of an exaggeration.
A couple of the older fans, I wouldn't mind putting my Slytherin in their Hufflepuff, if you know what I mean.
But at the same time, it was just a horrible experience. So we were like, all right, we need to avoid the first couple of days. And then we obviously have holidays during the week. So we're like, fuck it, we'll see it next weekend when it'll be calmed down, and we'll report back. But we're gonna come at you with a double feature.
Yeah.
So be prepared.
Sock it to you. We got 2 coming up.
So this episode was bound to be horrible, but you know what? I kind of like them. I liked the Halloween special. It was about nothing.
I like the Halloween special a lot. I like the one where we talked about tea and cups.
Yeah, and cups. Yeah, and juggalos.
And juggalos. Proper attire.
Like who Fago appeals to.
Yeah, like, I mean, sometimes you just sit there shooting the shit. It's fun.
So, I mean, it was this or no episode at all, and we're dedicated to bringing you an episode.
We're trying to get you one a week. Ryan, I did watch movies.
Okay.
I saw Jaws, which I had actually never seen.
You'd never seen Jaws?
Yes. Right. That was the first one. The second one I'll tell you about when I'm done talking about Jaws.
Okay. You didn't watch Jaws 2?
No, I watched Jaws 1, the Jawsening.
Need a bigger boat.
We need a bigger boat. Jaws 2, we got a bigger boat. Jaws 3, we needed an even bigger boat. Jaws 4, because I think there's 4 of them.
There's 5. I know Jaws 5 is the worst one. That's the one with Michael Caine in it, I believe.
What?
Jaws 5. Cruel Jaws? No.
There were only 4 Jaws.
It's Jaws the Revenge. This is the one with fucking Michael Caine in it, yeah.
My Cocaine?
My Cocaine.
1987?
Yeah, I don't know which one this is. It must be the 4th one. Or the 3rd one.
Might
No,
be
because the third
The
one was
third
Jaws
one
3D.
was Jaws 3D, yeah.
Yeah, so it's the 4th one.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
What about Jaws in Japan? Oh, it's a video game. No, it's a video. I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyway, you saw Jaws.
And I like it, but there's one problem. Like, I don't know if John Williams was still, like, working out how to make movie soundtracks or something at the time, or he was, like, in his infant stages, because nothing pulls you out of the suspense of that movie like the soundtrack to that movie. Like, I mean, it's really dramatic, and Roy Schreider's, like, he's got the scared face on, but then you've got John Williams' little trilling, whimsical thing that he does, like, going on in the background, and it's like, this isn't a whimsical adventure. That shark is eating Richard Dreyfuss.
Jaws is one of those movies that I remember seeing.
Yeah.
And I was like, 10,
Yeah.
whatever, 10 to 14, I guess, before I rotted my brain on World of Warcraft and remembering boss strategies. So, like, I remember seeing it, and I barely remember anything about the movie.
It's pretty good. It's cool.
So it's one of those things where, like, it's like checked off my list, but I don't really remember anything about it.
Yeah.
So I'll have to go back and check it out. But
it's on Netflix,
because I definitely don't remember. Well, obviously at the time, I don't think I was looking at movies in
the way you are
in a critical way.
Yeah, the way you are now. Yeah. All of them are on Netflix right now. I think all the Jaws movies. Yeah, that was where I watched the first one on Netflix.
The holidays are coming up. Our busy time is about to come to an end for a bit. So, I think we're gonna start getting some movies done.
Yeah,
so
start seeing some shit.
Yeah, and of course, we're gonna have a big Rogue One thing. So.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, the second movie.
Second movie. That's all you have to say about Jaws. People don't need to know. about it
people have seen Jaws. Yeah, it was just an experience for myself. I recommend it. It's cool. It's a Steven Spielberg classic. Everybody should check it out. But just understand that the moments where you're supposed to be tense are kind of ruined by John Williams, and that hurts to say because I love John Williams' music.
Yeah,
but just as he got older, I feel like, and more experienced, I feel like he got much better because like the soundtrack to he did Minority Report, didn't he?
Hello.
Look that up right quick. What's going on? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I swear to God he did the one for Minority Report.
God, I'm going to have to go to cast and crew.
It'll take forever.
Where's crew details?
Okay, but like even Jurassic Park has some very tense scenes in it where he does supplies some very good music in within them. But like Jaws, man, it just wasn't working for me.
So you have cast.
Yeah.
Like, where's crew?
Yeah.
Oh, here we
there you go.
Here's my John Williams.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, that movie has some very, like, the music for the scene with the spider balls that are crawling around, fucking, that music's creepy as shit. The music, War of the Worlds, I think he did that one, too.
I'm sure he did, yeah.
Where fucking, the basement with Tim Robbins. Shit like that, where you're supposed to be like, ooh, like there's moments like that in Jaws, and his music is so inappropriate that it just pulls you right out.
It just, you just don't. He probably just wasn't rocking. He wasn't firing at all cylinders back then.
Smoking too much of the hooch.
It's too much hooch.
Can you smoke hooch?
No. What is hooch? Booze?
What is the hooch?
I think hooch is booze.
Hooch is booze. I knew that.
Okay. But second movie.
Second movie was a Nick Cage film.
Ah, yes.
Stolen.
Stolen.
which is the poor man's Taken.
Okay, I was hoping that's what it was.
It's Taken for people who miss the 90s action films.
Okay.
And it is every bit trying to be like a Michael Bay. It tries to follow that Michael Bay.
12 hours, 10 million, one kidnapped daughter.
Yeah.
Stolen.
Yeah.
That's the tagline.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He gets out of jail after robbing a bank and, like, burns all the money because he doesn't want to get caught with it.
Okay.
One of his partners gets fucked because he refused to let him kill a janitor, and that's how the job goes bad.
Okay.
And so this guy that got fucked up, he, like, lost a leg because he got shot in the leg and shit. He's all tore up. He lost fingers and all this stuff because he needed to fake his own death. Yeah. I'm not going to give you the whole fucking storyline. But the bad guy has revenge motives, kidnaps the daughter, who he is estranged from and has a rocky relationship because he's been in jail the whole time. No, that's his lady.
Okay. Because I was going to be like, I think they should have rethought that.
No, the daughter she looks like Spock.
Sammy Gale?
Yeah. Yeah, she looks like Spock.
She does kind of look like Spock.
See? But,
she's also in Noah.
Oh.
As Refugee's daughter. Wow, she had a real big role.
But, dude, just, like, they've got, like, the random characters that sit there and tell, like, their whole thing is to be comic relief, so they tell these ridiculous jokes. Like, the bad guy is a cab driver. So Nicolas Cage steals another cab.
Oh.
And, like, calls gets the cab, the dispatch on the radio. And that guy's whole thing is to talk like this. And he just said the funny thing, who this is, stuff like that. And it's like, there's a car crash that is just unnecessarily, it's just unnecessary chaos. It's over the top. Everything is ridiculous. It's all the, like, following the car as it changes lanes dramatically. Like, you have to watch it to really get what I'm talking about. But it's trying really hard to be that Michael Bay 90, like Con Air, The Rock.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
It's trying to do that kind of thing. And it's like the light version of it. But I genuinely enjoyed it because it is enjoyably bad. It's very fun to watch.
Better or worse than Drive Angry?
Worse.
Okay.
In a
good way?
I actually enjoyed Drive Angry.
Yeah, Drive Angry was fine. I mean, it was terrible.
Oh, it's awful, dude. But it's a better Ghost Rider movie than either of the Ghost Rider movies.
Yeah.
In a good way. In a good way.
Okay.
It doesn't. It's.
You're not going to get as much from it, but like it's worse, and that's to its credit.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because like it was just good to see like somebody trying to do the action movies from my youth and being like, oh man, this isn't so bad. I think I looked up the director for it too, and he had done like a couple of those films if I remember right.
I will see.
Give it a look.
Simon West.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
He was the director.
He was the director of Con Air. Yeah.
Laura Croft.
The Expendables. There you go.
Too, yeah.
Mechanic. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it's.
Yeah, Con Air. Con Air was his first movie.
Yeah.
Then The General's Daughter, and then Laura Croft's Tomb Raider.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, it was nice to see one of those movies again that wasn't from that time period. I enjoyed it. I thought it was all right.
They had
like he's sassy with the cops, and the cops are like, "Oh, we believe you, but you're also a dick.
We believe you, but fuck off."
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's one of those movies, dude. It was just really. It has a ridiculous premise, and people make the dumbest choices just because they need like something to explode.
Yeah.
They needed to, like he goes in willingly. He goes into the FBI. And is like, hey, dude, this guy stole my kid, and he thinks I have this $10 million. I don't have the $10 million because I burned it all. And he doesn't believe me. And the FBI's like, yeah, well, we don't believe you either. Where's the money? Kidnapped daughter, likely story. And then they're like, get him out of here. They take him down to the elevator, and then he beats the shit out of both of the agents in the elevator just to get their ID cards. Like it's like, dude, you're a thief. You couldn't pickpocket him and then sneak back into the fucking building. You walked in there before.
That sounds incredible.
It's just, and then there's like this car chase after they arrest him. They're like, you're going to jail for real this time, you fuck. And like, he just is like, I need to answer the phone, because the phone starts ringing. He's like, I have 8 rings till I can answer that phone, and then he kills my kid. And they're just like, shut the fuck up, Nick Cage. And then he just reaches between the seats and punches the driver and elbows the passenger guy, the other agent, and then spins the wheel directly into, like, you know, the fucking K-rails.
Yeah.
Into the K-rails. And the car flips over, and then the SUV following them just slams on the brakes, starts fishtailing in the street, crashes into some Mardi Gras fucking not a float, but like a booth.
Oh, okay.
And it's just, there's this huge car accident, you know, the car's rolling over and stuff, and then Nick Cage gets out and he's like, oh, my face. And I'm like, why is this? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, but I was laughing through most of it. I had a really good time. It was fun.
Nice.
It was really fun.
Nice. I wish that I had seen something, but I don't think that I did.
I know it's on Netflix too. You can check it out.
I'll probably check it out.
We should definitely watch it one night when we're fucking hanging out. I really enjoyed that movie, dude. It's better than A Good Man, better than Absolution, not quite as good as Jack Reacher, and not as good as Drive Angry, but still, dude, it was just like, I like this movie, man.
I dig it.
And like, I feel like that's where Nick Cage sits these days. He's in movies that are competent.
Well,
at the least. What, do you disagree?
Well, it's been a while.
Oh.
It's been a while since I've seen one.
Yeah.
And his newest movie that's
I was going to say, we're going to talk about
that's coming straight to
Army of One?
you. Army of One, yeah. Which is a comedy by the guy who made Borat, based on a true story, which I'm guessing is not funny, because it's of a mentally unstable man.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what was really funny that was based on a true story? Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain. God.
What a riot that one.
How funny.
Yeah, look, he's torturing that man. This is great.
Wacky.
I say that, but Deadpool's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, but there's it's not based on a true story.
And it's also, written well.
Yeah. What did don't worry about it. But yeah, Army of One, about a man who goes to Pakistan and tries to find Osama bin Laden.
Because God tells him to go. God's played by Russell Brand, so that tells you the talent they're bringing in.
Yeah, and it's got Nick Cage, and has this ridiculous accent.
Yeah,
that he's doing the whole time. Oh no!
Oh no!
And it just looks awful.
It looks.
There's really not a lot to say.
It looks like it really should. Bad. It's like I said to you when you showed me the trailer. I was like, so they just told Sacha he couldn't be in this movie.
They're like, dude, don't do it.
Hey, Sacha Baron Cohen, you won an Academy Award. You can't be in here. Can't do this.
I don't know if he won, but he was definitely nominated.
Oh, no, well, that doesn't make any sense because Nick Cage won an Academy Award.
Did he?
Yeah, for Leaving Las Vegas, I think.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. That's what I got.
This is what I got.
What are you looking at?
D2, The Mighty Ducks.
Great movie.
Better than The Mighty Ducks.
Oh, D2?
D2.
No way.
D2.
No.
Also.
No way.
Home Alone 2. Better than Home Alone.
I'll accept an argument for that. I don't
There's an argument to be made, but I don't even know if I believe in that.
Yeah.
But D2. Like it more than The Mighty Ducks.
You like it more than The Mighty Ducks, but it's not better than The Mighty Ducks. No one believes you.
No, it is. Look, it has a 5.9 and The Mighty Ducks only has a 6.4.
It has a 5.9 and Mighty Ducks has a 6.4.
Yeah. Lower is better. It's like golf.
Oh, okay.
It's like either side of 5 stars. You want to be at 5 stars. It's a 5-star rating. So if you're above or below,
you're such an idiot.
Yeah, Home Alone 2 also does not have as good of a score as Home Alone. That's too bad. That's another Christmas movie, man.
It's a great Christmas movie.
Mighty Ducks D2.
Is D2 a Christmas movie?
No.
Great Outdoors, great movie. Anyway, what are you looking up John Hughes movies or something?
No, this is our dude, I don't know if you remember, we made this 344 title list of all of our favorite movies.
Oh, yeah, we only got that far.
Yeah, well, that's as far as we got.
Oh my god. Fucking
The Butterfly Effect is on here.
Yeah. I think I fought for The Butterfly Effect. I love that movie, dude.
I haven't seen it.
I love that movie.
I don't have a lot of faith.
Well, it is Kelso. You have every right to have no faith. And I did try to make you watch Black Hat.
That's true. We tried. It succeeded.
And you said, we will never speak of this again. And then proceeded to speak of it to everyone. And now everyone's giving me shit because you watched that fucking movie.
Should have thought about it. Should have thought about that.
You're a traitor.
Anyway, yeah, you know what? That might be it. No, we have gone almost an hour. So we've done better than I expected.
We've done, yeah, we didn't have much. Sorry, guys.
I guess. Sorry, gentlemen and lady
and ladies.
I'll throw this up, and I'll also throw up the Lost episode. So if this is unbearable to you,
so you actually have some real content instead of just 2 guys fucking around. I don't know.
That one we're kind of just talking about nothing as well.
Dude, that one was but it wasn't like we were just like
I think it's been a long enough of a gap that it won't. The reason we didn't like it in the first place was we were going to edit it. It wasn't meant to not be put up. That was an oversight.
What happens is like
we reiterate what we had said the week before.
Yeah,
and we're like, ugh.
Yeah, we can't do that again. Because
So basically, it's been enough time. You can listen to it. It'll be good.
Give it a look.
I think I talk about Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So
you talk a bit.
So there's something new, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be it for this. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a wonderful holiday.
Yeah, guys, have a good holiday.
I hope you eat lots of turkey.
Yeah, get fat. Get fat. Have a beer. Watch some football.
Yeah, watch American footballery.
Enjoy the Macy's Day, or soccer.
Apparently, you can watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade in 360 in virtual reality, so that's what you're into.
That'd be pretty
cool.
Go
ahead and do that.
Gotta wait for the balloons, Ryan.
We'll be back next week with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yes.
As well as a mystery movie. It's Arrival.
It's Arrival. We're watching Arrival.
And we will see you. Follow us on Instagram. Not Instagram. Maybe I'll make an Instagram.
We should make an Instagram now. Thanks, Ryan.
Follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Check us out.
Do we have a Snapchat?
Check us out on Instagram. Oh, I already said that. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Facebook. We also are on MySpace Top 8. I don't know what that was. Don't worry about it. Check us out on the MySpace.
You're just saying things now. The Friendster.
YouTube, we are Mighty Fish Productions. We are also on SoundCloud and almost all iTunes and almost all other podcasting apps. We are Mighty Fish Productions. This is the Mighty Fish Podcast. That might change eventually. We are at Mighty Fish Pod on Twitter. And
we don't tweet often.
No,
we should do better about
that. But that's getting worked on. We do tweet out when the new videos come out, so following there is not completely useless.
Yeah.
But we're working on that as well, and we will probably actually have a Facebook page.
We do need to have a more social media presence.
So, like I said, we're working on that. That's coming. The things are coming. We always say that.
We're doing.
But look forward to the Lost episode. Look forward to Classic Ketchup. And we will see you at another time. Josh, say goodbye.
Bye.